Alright, what's up everybody? Peter Joseph here, once again, for video number 2, on your Saturday afternoon, August the 26th, 2023. Thank you all for watching, this time, on the main channel, Killer of Demons 669. And as always, thank you for watching. Make sure you like the video, and subscribe, right now, to this very channel, and my other 4 main channels down below in the description box below. So show your support and subscribe to the channels. Stick that thumb straight up the wazoo on all my videos. And don't forget to friend me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter and Instagram. If you're real, if you're not, you need a life. And some mental help too for your obsession. But I digress. So if you're real, follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Share the video all over the internet. And don't forget to slap that bell. I think we all know what to do with it by now. Turn on all notifications so you don't miss the next video. And if you do, that's too bad for you. And that's all I gotta say about that. So like, share, subscribe. Hit the bell, and that's it. Let me move on with that. Alright, it's been a very tough week, ladies and gentlemen, but, you know, we're getting through it. We're going to get through this weekend. We got All Out tomorrow afternoon, beginning at noon with the pre-show, and then the main show at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. So, long day of wrestling tomorrow. Really, this weekend, got a lot of wrestling, especially tonight with Collision. Tomorrow, with like 5-6 hours of all in 2 from Wembley Stadium in that so-called great country of England. But we'll see what happens with that. Maybe some stuff tonight. Maybe some extra matches. I don't know. We'll see. Was taped tonight. So tonight was taped earlier this week. But so tonight will be taped. So not live. So everybody's in England having a ball right now. So the next actual live Collision will be next week, going head to head with Payback. Oh, that sucks. But it is what it is. That's that. Alright, so hope everybody's having a great weekend, and if you know, trying to get through, you know, really rough 4 days, you know, with Terry Funk dying on Wednesday, Bray Wyatt, you know, shockingly taken from us on Thursday, then the tribute show last night, which was just gut-wrenching to watch, and, you know, sad and emotional. And then today, earlier today, about like 4 hours ago, we found out that Bob Barker, the host of The Price is Right, died today at the age of 99. I just did my video about it, so it's up right now on the Metal Guy channel. Link will be down below in the gobbledygook. So, you know how deaths come in 3s, so this was the 3rd one of the week. So, you know, to all the families of Bray Wyatt, the Rotunda family, Terry Funk and his family and friends, and now Bob Barker and his friends and family, you know, I offer my condolences, and just that hasn't been a good week. And thankfully, you know, after tomorrow, we'll finally be done with this week. We start a new week on Monday, and hopefully, you know, we go through the rest of the year and nothing major happens in the world of sports, movies, TV, and everything else. Hopefully, we won't lose anybody else major the rest of this year. So we got about, you know, a little over 4 months to go. About 3.5, almost 4 months to go. So hopefully we don't lose any more people that should not be passing away. But like I said, you never know when, you know, you go. So, but check out my Bob Barker tribute down below in the description box. That's it. All right, I want to get this done quickly because I got to get out of here. I got to do my weekend plans with my friends and the missus, of course. And then I'm going to watch some football coming up in about an hour, a little over an hour, the Jets-Giants game. I'm going to watch that at a bar. and then watch Collision as well, and then I'll be home on late tonight, and then tomorrow I gotta get up early to watch freaking All In, and I will do my All In predictions later tonight, as well as your Collision review right here on the channel. The predictions will be on my Shadow Slayer 2.0 channel. I will be renaming it the Shadow Slayer 2.0, or TSL 2.0, whatever you want to call it. So I'll be changing that. So it'll be up on there later. Episode number 3. So you got, tonight you got a fatal 4-way of videos. And then tomorrow I will be doing, I'll try to do, I might get up, see if I can get up early enough, do a quick Ring of Honor review on this channel. And then later on tomorrow, your All In 2 review, which will probably be sometime Sunday evening, but we'll see what happens with that. Alright, so on video number 2, on your Fatal 4-Way Saturday, it is time for your late and out-of-date AEW Rampage review for August the 25th, 2023. We are still in Lexington, Kentucky, as we were on Wednesday night. So this is the Rampage go-home show before tomorrow's All In. And it was a decent show, nothing great. But let's get into it. Let's not waste any time, because like I said, I gotta get out of here. Alright, so we start off, and our commentary team of the man behind the mask, Excalibur, and the great man himself, my friend and yours, hopefully, that is Tony Baloney Schiavone. Just Excalibur and Tony Schiavone tonight. JR did an interview with QT Marshall, so he was on the show, but not at ringside. So we got that. But we might see him tonight on Collision, but we'll see. Anyway, so we start the show off with a very nice, in memory of Wyndham Rotunda, Bray Wyatt. So that was nice that Rampage did that. I assume we'll see that tonight on Collision. Maybe on Raw on Monday, but we'll see. Alright, so we start off with the pyro going off. And we're all ready to go on Rampage. And we begin with match number 1. For the international title, we have our good friend, well, hopefully he is your good friend. He's a good friend to me. That's freshly squeezed orange juice, Orange Cassidy, defending against, QTV's own Aaron Solo, me bookie. Along with the lovely, the vivacious, I wanna, just, you know what. That's Harley Cameron singing the QTV's theme song. Looking amazing. Danny L. Love her. She's a sweetheart. She's a nice lady. But I digress. Alright, so, we get that. So we start off, match was okay. I mean, it was a pretty decent match. Starts with Cassidy taking Solo down with a headlock. Basic 1905 headlock. Then he tries to put his hands down his pants, and I'll bet you find nuts. Yes, I'm Cisco, yes, I'm Ebert, and I'm giving you 2 thumbs up. But Solo tosses him to the floor, and then Harley Cameron gets in between them. So Cassidy gives her the lazy kicks of doom. Oh! And he ducks Solo's forearm, and then almost ran into her again. And then we get a big flippy dibbity-doo by the champ, drops Solo, but he comes back, takes Cassidy down back inside as we go to picture-in-picture. We come back, the OC rams Solo into the turnbuckles a couple times, head first. Then there's a lot of counters, and then he finally hits the Stun Dog Millionaire. Then that spinning DDT of his for a near fall, and then Harley gets the mic and starts singing again about how Cassidy is stupid for looking at her, or him, her, or maybe he was looking at Solo, I don't know. So anyway, that distraction lets Aaron Solo hit Trouble in Paradise. Oh, Kofi Kingston is gonna be mad at you! Kofi Kingston! Oh, he's gonna be mad. and then he almost drops Cassidy on his goddamn head with some weird maneuver. What a maneuver! And looked bad. I mean, it looked bad. I mean, if OC didn't turn really quick, he could have landed on his goddamn neck, and he kind of landed on his shoulder. And then we like if you saw on the show, you see Excalibur go, ah! So he knew it could have been a lot worse, but it landed kind of on his shoulder area. Like, could have really fucked him up. He's already had bad ribs during the match. So Solo hits a big boot shot for a near fall. They get back up. OC comes back with the orange punch. Not like a Hawaiian punch, but orange punch. Then he picks him up, hits the beach break. 1, 2, 3. Still, your reigning, defending international champion, 30-0 with the belt. That's a pretty damn good reign for a man who is a workhorse as a champion and is yet to be beat. And that is freshly squeezed orange juice. And now he goes on the All-In to team up with his best friends. Give me a hug. Trent and Chucky T as they team up with my good friend Pentagon Zero Miedo. Along with so it's them, Eddie Kingston, and I forget who else. Who's taking place of Eddie Kingston? I forget. Damn it. It escapes me. But 5-on-5 Stadium Stampede 3 against the Blackpool Cut Club and Proud and Powerful Santana and Ortiz, who reunited on Wednesday. So it's going to be a slobber knocker, if you will. And it's going to be the first time the Stadium Stampede is not in an empty arena. It's going to be an actual arena match, not Anarchy in the Arena or anything like that. So I don't know. This is going to go all over the place in Wembley. Who knows? But it's going to be a barbaric. I'll tell you that much. And I bet you Jon Moxley bleeds in the first 5 minutes. It's given. But we'll see. See what happens with that. Alright, so I gave that match 3 out of 5 stars. And we're off and running on Rampage. Alright, after that, we go to good old JR with a sit-down interview with the new AAA Latin American champion, that is QT Marshall Not. So QT says it's time to get some respect around here that he rightfully deserves because people have incorrectly thought that he's latching on to people. He mentioned Cody, surprisingly, then Powerhouse Hobbs, and he said the commentary thinks he's a bad person, rightfully so. He says the reality is that those people have come to him because he has put the pro in professional wrestling. I don't know about that. And he's like, why is it that a foreign promotion like AAA finally sees how great he is? Why am I not on the AEW posters? Why am I not on the truck? Why do I have an AEW action figure? Why does my mom have to buy 150,000 Excalibur action figures? So he's basically trying to pull a Raven. What about me? What about Raven? So he's bitching and complaining and bitching and complaining. But he's like, now I'm getting my respect. So we get that. But it is what it is. We'll see what happens with QT and the rest of his band of misfits. Aaron Solo, Harley Cameron, and Johnny TV, Johnny Mundo, John Hennigan, whatever you want to call him. We get that. Alright, so I give that 3 out of 5 stars. And we move on for that. Alright, then we get a video for CM Punk Show 5 for the real world title at All In. Gonna be damn good. See what happens with that. We move on. Alright, then we go to match number, I believe this is match number 2 on your scorecard. For the AAA Latin American title, QT Marshall Not taking on the luchador himself, Gravity. So, Johnny TV on commentary. Match was alright. Before the match, QT starts talking in Spanish. You know, it's like, Lucha Libre, todo el mundo, televisión, excelente, Pentagon, you know. Rey Mysterio, Bandito. So he talks about Gravity. He's like, oh, you're the brother of Bandito, in Spanish, you know. I was like, am I watching Telemundo? What is this? English! You idiot! You know, like the late, great, Mean Gene used to say to Sonny Ono when Sonny Ono was managing, Masahiro Chono back in the day when he was in the NWO version of Japan. Oh, no, no, no! What? English, you idiot! I gotta love it. Anyway, so we got that, and then, Gravity starts Fast and Furious, and really gave QT a run for his money. Lots of near falls, galore. Gravity hit the 21 plex, a la his brother, Mr. Bandito, for a near fall. Marshall catches him on top. Then we get like a snap mare. Says Gravity flying, but he landed on his feet. A Super Samoan drop by Gravity gave him a near fall. QT gets right back up, and it's a pop-up Gilmore Kata! Bang! Not as great as me, though. Not as great. Then he hits the Dirt Sheet Driver, that, like, Tiger Driver 97, whatever you want to call it. 1, 2, 3, QT Marshall, not, retains the AAA Latin American Championship in his first defense. 10-minute match. Match was actually pretty decent for once, so I gave it 3 out of 5 stars. And that's that. Then we get a video on the Dark Order getting violent, as we saw them at Death Before Dishonor. Then on Ring of Honor TV with that hellacious Fight Without Honor match against the Righteous. Ugh. With Stu Grayson going through a barbed wire table and another table, and then I think it was him, or I think it was maybe him or Vincent getting slammed on Legos. Oof. So this is a more violent version of the Dark Order that we haven't seen before, ever since they first came into AEW 5 years ago. Before Brody Lee, you know, took over, you know, great Luke Harper, you know. That was when the Dark Order was good. Before they started this new violent streak, they sucked. Lost a lot of members like Hangman Adam Page. They lost Preston Vance. They lost Alan Angels. Who else did they lose? Colt Cabana. All of them are gone. And all they have is Evil Uno and the Beaver Boys, Johnny Hungy, and Alex Reynolds. That's it. Now they're a violent trios team. I mean, you still got -1 there, but, you know. He's 11. So, you think he's going to be violent? Yeah, maybe. He's 11. He's a teenager, basically. But it is what it is. So we got that. So I gave that 2.5 out of 5 stars. We move on. Then we're going to match number 3, your squash match of the night. We had Luchasaurus taking on a guy named Ren Jones. Non-title match. And, yeah. 72-second suckfest as Luchasaurus squashes his Hammernager with the clothesline to the back of the head, or Northern Lariat, whatever you want to call it. 1, 2, 3, he wins, and the match I gave 2 out of 5 stars, so I didn't give 2 shits. Moving along. Alright, then we get a video about MJF Maxwell Jacob Fartknocker against Adam Cole! Baby! In their second match. What a big one, the big Blueberry belt, not the Burberry belt, not the Blueberry belt. The Burberry belt, the AEW World Heavyweight Championship on the line tomorrow. And don't forget, on the goddamn pre-show, Better Than You, baby, will take on Aussie Open for the Ring of Honor Tag Team Championships. They're gonna win? I doubt it, but I think we're gonna see the eventual turn of Adam Cole, baby, or most likely MJF, thanks to a guy named Roderick Strong and the Kingdom. That's what's gonna happen. I don't think Cole's gonna win tomorrow. If he does come out of England with gold, it'll probably be the Ring of Honor Tag Team belts, which they'll probably lose right away on the next episode of Ring of Honor or at the next Ring of Honor pay-per-view. Who knows? But we'll see what happens tomorrow. That's that. Alright, then we get what's is going to happen tonight on Collision. So we get all that. So it should be a pretty decent show on Collision. We got a trios match, a couple of tag team matches. We got Widow Nightingale against Robin Renegade of the Renegade Twins. Her sister Charlotte will be there. So we got that. It should be a pretty good episode tonight. And that's that. Alright, then we go to your main event of the evening. The women, once again, in the main event. Take notes, WWE! Take notes! Women in the main event. Even if it's on Rampage, or Collision, or Dynamite. Women are getting the main event. It's good. Not so much in the death slot. There goes. Alright, so we have the Outcast of Toni Storm, or otherwise known as Marilyn Monroe / Madonna, teaming up with her good friend Saraya Knight, or Paige, along with Ruby Soho at ringside, as they take on the team of Dr. Britt Baker. Please say it with me now, ladies and gentlemen. GMD, baby. And her partner, the AEW Women's Champion, Hikaru Shida. So all 4 women vying for the AEW Women's Championship in that Fatal 4-Way match tomorrow night are in a tag team. And it was a pretty decent tag team match. Ruby Soho, like I said, at ringside. Ruby gets in a few shots, she got involved. But then Chris Statlander, wearing the TBS title on a TNT show, carries her off. So she gone. And then goes back and forth for a while. For most of the match, back and forth they went. Britt Baker gets the hot tag, tags herself in. Looked like Shida might have hurt herself during the match. But we get the running sexy hip attack by Toni Storm in the corner. Hits Britt. And then a double power bomb. Gets a near fall as Shida barely made the save. Shida then hits a Falcon Arrow. And Britt as the Fisherman's Neckbreaker on Paige. They go for the cover. Toni Storm made the save. And then Saraya grabs the referee, which it was not, I don't think it was R.B. Edwards, I think it was Bryce or one of the other referees. So Saraya grabs him, which allowed Toni to spray paint Shida in the face. And then Shida was blinded, she accidentally hits Britt Baker, knocking her right in the Paige, who is the Rampage! No pun intended, Nightcap, it's now known as the Nightcap. But still, Rampage. 1, 2, 3, the Outcast get the win in just under 12 minutes. So we'll see what happens with that. So it was a pretty okay match. I gave it 2.5 out of 5 stars. That's it for the match. After the match, the Outcasts are celebrating. Toni and Saraya pick up the AEW Women's title, and they kind of have a little bit of a tug of war, so maybe some tension between, the lovely lassies, and then they look at each other, hey, we're together here. Why are we fighting over the belt? And then they hold up the belt like they co-own the belt, like Michelle McCool and Layla back during the Ruthless Aggression era when they were co-women's champions. Remember that? They were co-champs and they had to slice open the belt, which I thought was dumb. But it made it work, with Lay Cool. I thought Lay Cool was a great team. Way better than the Bella Sluss. Way better. Just saying. And that's pretty much it. Alright, so that ends the show. And that's it. Alright, so we got one more show to go. The go-home show tonight for Collision. And then tomorrow afternoon, the big one in front of 81,000 screaming fans at Wembley Stadium for probably one of the biggest pay-per-views of the year. And maybe, just maybe, pay-per-view of the year. All in 2. Coming your way at 12 o'clock on YouTube with the pre-show, and then the main show at 1 p.m. So start your watch-alongs accordingly. If you want to stay up for 7 hours, great. Do a 7-hour long freaking watch-along. Or start it at 1. Then you have a 5, maybe 6 hour long freaking stream. So if you have StreamYard, you better have unlimited time on your StreamYard. Because if not, you're going to be cut short. Maybe, depending on how much hours you have left. But in any case, I will be with Issa tomorrow watching All In. I can't wait for it. It's going to be a great show. And then, like I said, I'll do my All In predictions later tonight, along with the review tomorrow night, over on the Peter Joseph channel. And the predictions will be on my Shadow Slayer 2.0 channel. Links to everything down below, so you can't miss it. And please, for the love of God, hit that bell. It's there for a reason. And that's that. Alright, guys, I gotta go. I gotta get out of here. So, thanks for watching, everybody. I will be back later tonight with your Collision review right here on this very channel, KillDemon669. And on, like I said, the Shadow Slayer 2.0 channel, your episode 3 of the Shadow Slayer series with your All-In 2 predictions. So, get ready for that on your Fatal 4-Way Saturday. So, have a great rest of your Saturday, everybody, and I'll see you guys again next time. And if you're not down with that, well, fuck you, man! That's pretty much it. Rest in peace to Bob Barker, link down below, watch the video. And once again, rest in peace to Terry Funk and Bray Wyatt. And that's all I gotta say about that. As we will always, for the rest of time, we will do what Bray Wyatt is doing right now, and that is follow the buzzards. That's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you again next time.